Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So let's add some products. So I'm going to click add new, and of course we come to this page. But then let's see what this page is going to give us when we hit the save button. Okay, so this page is product new. So let's go to app controllers, product new. So right about here, I want us to know when we have posted something. So in order to find that out, we use the if statement. Now we can type it, or we can just copy from the sign up page. Most of this is pretty much the same. So I'm just going to copy. In fact, I'll copy all of that to avoid wasting time and paste. Very good. Now, instead of getting user, we're going to use product, right? So we don't need to add a row, but we need date. So let's get user and wait, validate users. Why do we still have users over here in the sign up? Yeah, this is irrelevant, because if I go to models and user, validate only has one input, so this is irrelevant. So let me remove that even from the sign up. It's not needed anymore. All right, so back to business. Now we need a new class here called product. So there it is actually already. So products. Now we need a validate function, just like in here. And we need most of this stuff here. So I'm just going to copy everything from the user version of things and then paste. So the table here though will change to products. I will do this. Products, yes. So the table name is products. This name is product, the class name. So here we want to look at the database data, and in here I want to go to products table, and in here I will I want to look at these columns. So there's barcode, there's description, quantity, amount, image. So let's deal with those. So let's change this to description, and from there we have quantity, we do have date, we do have image, user ID, views. Let's go ahead, put views over here. Let's duplicate that, user ID. What else? Date, views, image. There's amount and barcode. Let's change that to amount. No need for that. Let's put that barcode. Very good. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Very nice to count. You may forget one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Very good. Then we have the validate function, and we are validating, instead of username, let's validate the description. Okay. Product, let's say product description is required, and only letters allowed in description. So you can choose whether this is what you want. If you don't want it to validate this only letters thing, oh, by the way, we need spaces here, so let's put a space there, otherwise it will refuse. Then if you want to add some more stuff, maybe underscores, hyphens, you can put that. If it's a special character, you have to escape it using the slash like this. So maybe we want to put the and there, We may want to put brackets like so, maybe the opening and the closing bracket, or square brackets. That's entirely up to you, but just escape them with a slash like this before you put them there. Okay, so we don't have an email or password, so these guys are irrelevant, but barcode, quantity and amount should at least be numbers, so we can validate those. Views will be 0. So amount and quantity, we just need to know that they are numbers. That's it. So I will delete these ones over here, but I will duplicate this one. So if quantity is empty, so let me just do QTY. Here, let's put some actual meat to the word quantity. So product quantity is required. We can say quantity must be a number. So we shouldn't allow any of this, so let's just put 0 to 9. It should be numbers, so all of it should be numbers. Like this, it's just going to match any numbers it finds, but it should be, the whole thing should entirely be a number. So let's put a caret here outside the bracket to tell it that from the beginning it should be a number, and also to the end it should be a number. And then we put a plus, of course, any amount of numbers. What else? Wait, why don't I have this is weird here. How was this working in the first place? It needs a one or more here, preg match. This is the issue with regular expressions. Okay, so quantity done. Let's do amount, same thing. Amount. This is called price, right? Nah, it's called amount. So amount, yes. These may have a point, so dot. Let's put a dot there as well. Okay, we'll see if any of this works in regular expressioning, and the rest. Barcode. Barcode can be empty. So if it's empty, we generate ourselves. That's why it's optional here. So if there's nothing there, we can generate our very own. So which means we are actually good. But then we can add, let's see, allowed columns. If I go to no, this is all good. So let's go here and write new product, and instead of user, let's put product. Let's call it product. Yes. That's the product class. We don't need to hash anything, but we may need to add a few things. So for example, we added the date. We want to add a barcode as well. So barcode. Now the barcode, let's remove that. So let's do barcode, and the barcode here, we just want to ask if empty. right? If empty barcode, then what we do is we create a random number. So here I'm just going to put generate barcode. Now I'm going to use product here. We'll create this function. This function does not exist, the generate barcode. So we'll just add it there. And then if it's empty, generate the barcode. However, if it isn't, let's use the same value that is there. So let's create the generate barcode function real quick before we forget. So down here, we need a public function called generate barcode. All right, so it's up to you the criteria you want to use to generate a barcode. For me, I'm just going to put a random value between 4-digit 1000 to maybe, I don't know, 10 digits. So I'll just say 993456789. Any number between those should be fine. So let's return this. This is not really a very robust system, but hey, it works. So maybe you can add a prefix here and say all barcodes should start with 222, maybe 4 2s, and then you add a random value. That way at least you know those that are auto-generated, maybe they start with that. That's what I used to do. That's how I did mine. So usually a company has a code at the beginning, because barcodes are made like that. A company may have a 4-digit code at the beginning, and then the end they just add a random number. Or instead of a random number, to prevent duplicates, you can just increment by 1. Just check in the database. So we will see how, when generating a barcode, we can also check the database to see if none of that already exists before we add it. For now, this is good enough. We can do that. Back here, and what else? So we validate. If nothing went wrong, we insert, and we don't need this anymore because we already know what this already knows what table to save in. And we don't want to go to the login page again. We want to go to the admin, right? Now this is the thing here. Let me see how the redirect works. I think I may have forgotten something here. So the redirect does page is equal to and then adds whatever is here. So we can take advantage of that by putting, so it should go to admin. Let me cancel here. Admin and tab is equal to products. So like so. Okay, very good. Yeah, that does work. So let's try and save and see if we get any errors. Now, errors here. Let's go to the sign up page in the views. Auth, sign up. We need a way to read errors. So where did I put the error thing? Okay. Let's go to the product thingy here. Views, admin, products view. And oh, actually it's product new. Where is that? Okay, products, there we go. So we need to fix this and add this error checking stuff.